You know what he looks like?
We know what his companion looks like.
I know what he looks like. He was one of the ones beating on me in that cell.
That's true. You would recognize Soren as probably the main one to be beating on you. He's a little on the shorter end of 5 foot. He's lanky with very angular features and what would have been a hawk nose, but it's broken at several points and twisted to the side. His face, he likes to smile, but it's more of a grimace.
I'll say if I'm going to go with you, even if it's for my own benefit, I am expecting compensation eventually for all this.
Well,
That all right with you?
if
I
they
mean,
were
I'm reading
raiding,
your maps. I'm going to kill someone for you.
if they were raiding the local caravans and I'm sure somebody put a bounty on them.
Good.
And if they're heading north, they're probably heading back to whatever village he crawled out of.
So maybe he's got a place somewhere in one of them. We'll find it.
We can always alert the local authorities for mass murder. They're wanted for mass murder of children.
Of course, the nearest local head authority you aren't really on the best side of. The last time you encountered him, you threatened his advisor with a sword. So rest one more day and then
go for it.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so everyone can give themselves one more day of healing.
And then on the road.
All right, and you're heading north. Is that correct?
Seems like it.
All right, so you're heading north. It's you've been to Beihof. It is about a day's travel, and so a single day goes by. The trek you go on. Let's see. It's starting to get warmer and warmer as you're traveling. It's as time is passing, you're starting to enter summer in the Torak region, and it gets rather hot here, and so you're starting to have to shed away that winter clothing. But before long, you arrive in Baijof. If you remember, there was a little inn that you could stay at here if you wanted to.
It's not the place they hate us, is it?
No, that is Fafen.
Ah, right.
They do dislike us here for other reasons of assuming that maybe we're murderers.
Yes, there is that.
Why?
Oh, assuming you all are. That's where the gnome ambush happened.
Yes.
And then he got away. And then we said, well, there's murder out there. And he got away. Oops.
Oh, see, my problem here is I'm forgetting the weird shit that happens versus the actual murder that we committed.
That's true.
What murder did we commit?
Well, I'm not saying it with my in-character voice, so now I'm confused by your by your denial voice.
Murder?
So,
what murder?
Are you actually confused about the murder we committed, or
we didn't kill anybody?
Right,
we didn't deserve it.
I can't help but notice a blood stain on the back of this map. Is that important?
Not if you value your life, dwarf.
I mean, give or take on that one. But I'm going to take it that it's not. All right. But let's see. So we are at least in this town. I guess the question is Soren stopping here, or did he keep going on?
That's a good question. You arrive in town, and everything in town seems to be rather hunky dory. No one's, there's no one's shocked to see you. No one's like there's a few people that are rather suspicious of you. As soon as you enter, you see one person run off and grab that the local sheriff who comes back and moseys over. So, you've all come to confess finally? It would sure help everyone out to know that the murderer has been brought to justice.
Oh wait, you guys are murderers? Sir, I'm here to collect the bounty.
That's a hook I remember.
The back of the head. Shut him.
Ow!
Shut it. Shut it, spit. If we were to confess to something we didn't do, you wouldn't catch the person that did it. It'll only make you feel better. Which means the person who did it would keep doing it. If they keep doing it, so you wouldn't solve anything.
So you're saying you're here in town to commit more murder?
No,
He's got a point.
Commit all the murder.
Yeah. We're actually searching for a murderer of children.
Oh.
By the name of Soren.
Is it you as well? There's been a lot of murder following you around.
Would you listen for a second? Unplug your ears.
All right.
I'll do this very slowly.
On Mississippi. All right, plug in the ears again. All right, well, spit it out.
We are looking for a bandit who murdered a bunch of children. He goes by the name of Soren. We're tracking him to bring him to justice.
Soren.
What is hurt? What? Somebody else probably carrying a spear. Both of them were hurt. At least one of them was hurt severely.
What about was this?
About a week or so ago. 2 at the most.
Roll a glean information check.
Okay. That's nope.
All right. So there are some modifiers. This fella isn't incredibly chummy with you. As the previous interactions you've had before. But if he believes that you're out there looking for an actual murderer, he might be willing to offer some information. Well, I can't say they were murderers. As, they didn't kill anyone like you all might have last time you were here. But we did have some folks come in here maybe about 4-5 days ago. But didn't stay long. One of them, one of them was hurt, now that I think about it.
Which way did they go?
They traveled farther north.
Toward Fafen?
Yeah. It's the right direction.
Okay. Have a short rest here and leave your lovely village. That way we don't bother you.
You don't mind if we just keep an eye on you while you're here, of course? Don't want any more mysterious murderers escaping.
You can do whatever you want. As long as you leave mine and ours well off alone.
Okay. Well, I'd wish you to enjoy the comforts of Bajov, but
you won't. That's fine.
I won't this time.
This isn't the mining town, is it?
No, that is Roby. That's
Okay.
that town up there.
I was saying, why are those racists letting us in? Well, remember, they didn't like anybody.
Well, they
I'm having
liked,
a hard time putting together which towns we've been
They're
to.
like other races.
They liked Werlin.
Well, he's no longer with us. The only human of the group. We have... Well, no, wait. We have one human representation, but she's Slen, and everybody hates Slen. Well, most people hate Slen.
It wouldn't be a problem if she didn't announce it everywhere, but...
She's very proud of her heritage.
We're slowly tipping from, like, you know, semi-neutral to, like, just clearly pure evil.
Well, I think the problem is that she just announces it and does nothing with it. Like, I think if you're from Slen, you go all in on it, and people are going to be afraid of you, instead of just like, I hate you, and you're the only one here.
Well, she does kind of go in on it. She offers to, as a persuasion method, torture is usually on the table.
Yeah, but it's going the wrong way. This is more of a do what I say or I'll flay all the skin from your bones. Less of a I'll do what you say. You know, never mind.
So, you guys spend a night resting here in Byjoff with, you're as you kind of go to bed, you notice there are several villagers that, one of them stands outside your door, and there's several folks, kind of just several of the stronger looking men that have the assortment of random weapons that villagers have, kind of ready, and they just so happen to be sitting on a bench across the street, that sort of thing, but no one bothers you at night.
Not even if I go for a walk?
They don't let you out to go for a walk at night.
They physically stop me, or do they just stand in my way? What do they do?
You go to open the door outside of your room, and they seem to have put something on the outside.
They've barred the door?
Yes.
Cool. I guess I'm the only one that cares. Okay.
Well, the rest of us are sleeping, so unless you wake us up.
We don't usually do.
Well, no, I didn't assume that I was doing that the moment everyone was asleep. I'm not trying to sneak out in the middle of the night. I'm just testing the waters. That's all. It's fine. I'm just asking.
We want to go north anyway, so as long as they let us go, we'll just keep going.
Right. I also think it's kind of funny that our prey is going to the only town that hates us actively.
Mm-hmm.
So the night passes uneventfully, and the next morning you give a knock, and you hear a scrape of a barrel, and they wave you off.
How much would we pay for that room?
They
terrified them to submission. They didn't charge anything.
I mean, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if anything happened to that town, we'd be in the safest place.
That's true. For that night, they just charged you. Let's see. There's one. They charged you 2 coppers.
I can see everybody's hand going to edit their sheets.
Well, we got the big pile of gold you haven't distributed to everyone. You could just take 2 copper out of that.
Oh, I thought you guys left that for the villagers. For their dead children.
Nah.
I didn't hear anybody arguing with Oberon or Orable when he made that declaration.
It was me that made it.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Eric.
I didn't.
Oh, right. That's why. I made a comment that I made a comment in the feed that's like, I'm having a real hard time telling what Eric's alignment is. We kill a kid in the streets, and then he pays people for their dead kids. It's like,
I don't want you to figure out my alignment. Come on.
No, I'm not mocking or anything. I'm just saying, as a viewer, I'm like, having a hard time figuring Eric out.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. It's
Oh,
all
yeah.
part of my plan.
No, I mean it works. It's good.
So you're heading north from Foffen. It sounds like you all ended up actually taking that money that you found in the bandits' place, or
I think that
did
they
you
were
not?
going to distribute most of it to the villagers, and then we took whatever was left.
But we gave it all to them.
How much do you keep is the real answer. Is the real
Yeah,
question.
how much do you keep?
Well, I
Yeah,
guess
how
we're asking here is how much is a child worth?
Hmm.
We just
Just
keep a
paid on the
handful
fair
of.
market price for a human child.
I mean, I
Keep
wasn't
like a-
there. I'm not taking any of it. I'm just asking what you guys are placing the value of a child at.
I didn't take any money, so
I guess the
there's
value
that.
of contraception.
I don't
I
need
take
the
5
name.
silver. And then I'll pay
Okay.
2 copper for everyone's night.
Okay.
How much does a lady of Slen take?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I told you what I took. So.
she's humble. She won't take any.
So all of it? What was left?
Nope. None of it.
More from me.
You know, if you
I
took it
sneak
all,
in
it's
the
fine.
night.
You know, even if it was a child or not, it doesn't matter. You know.
Well, I guess if I don't take it, Karamikos is just gonna take it. So
Well, here's the real answer. A child is priceless. You can't replace a child with money, so don't even tempt them. Take it all.
that's a really good logic. I like that.
No pressure.
Cool. I'll take 5 silver, I guess.
Okay.
Look, think of all the
Are
armor.
you guys
And
taking?
You lose one. Your alignment goes down now.
I gave in to peer pressure.
All right, so I'm making a
Yeah,
note
like-
that if peer pressured, you will take money from widows or people that.
Oh, here's the thing, though: is
What's the opposite of being orphaned?
She's
Like
18
if you're-
years old. She's a teen.
adopted. What you did
No,
ask
no,
what
like-
the opposite of being orphaned is? Adopted.
No, what I mean is, like if you're the parent and then you lose your children, is there a word for that?
Yes. Can't think of it.
Childless. Almost
Sad.
Both are good answers.
I mean, depends on the child, I guess.
Unchilded.
I mean, people gave up
Unchilded.
problem child all the time.
All right, so you guys begin journeying north to Pfaffen, and it's a little over a day's journey unless you choose to push on at night. Would you like to try to push on at night to arrive in Pfaffen, or stop shy of it?
I mean, you're asking, do we want to arrive in Pfaffen at night?
Mhm.
Yes,
The town that hates us.
yes,
The town we actively threatened their leadership
yes,
and stole from.
yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around.
Around. We're going there. Where are you going around to?
I'm gonna go around the town.
And then back again?
Stay on the outskirts.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So how
Sorry.
exactly
I'm
are
going
you
for it.
planning to deal with this town that hates you if you're not gonna go in?
I look at the dwarf.
I'll go into town. I do not care for their hate. I've experienced
Oh,
their hate all
What
my
you
life.
want me to do? Talk to people? And yell at them?
It's a mining town, right?
The mining town was Roby.
Oh,
See,
Why
it's
do they-
hard to keep these towns in.
why do they hate us here? What did who did what here that they hate us?
Oh, were you part of the group then? I can't remember.
this is the one that they
Yes,
pulled the
yes.
sword.
It's
don't think
just
I
this is just when he joined. When Lessons joined, you guys did the raid on this. This is the second burrow that was full of all those traps.
So he joined
then-
just in time to get roped into the hatred. Got it.
And I wasn't here either. Was
Right.
This is the one.
Lessons.
This is the one that you pulled the sword on the guy.
Yes.
I think you were, because didn't you and Lessons join
I
at
don't
the same
remember
time?
this at all.
Yeah, you were right there.
I think you missed the session when you guys finished the last burrow, and then you joined for the session
I
in
wasn't
which
there.
you got threatened.
When Eric pulled the sword on the Prime Minister and I backed him up.
The dummy of Elko was there.
Well, they don't
Yeah.
all hate us. They just probably tell people don't give it.
Yeah.
They probably didn't tell everybody, oh, they pull swords on us. It's like, if they see us, they'll
It
send
would
the
be
time
polite
guard.
for you to leave now rather than make this increasingly awkward.
Right. Well, I mean, I imagine they must have told the captain of the guard, who must have left instruction.
True. But if we can actually talk to the people in town, then
Oh, we don't. I don't think we have to talk to anybody. We
Go
just
ahead.
have to look for Sebastian or whatever the hell his name is, or
Sorry.
listen for his voice. Oh, wait, I've never heard his voice. Never mind.
I have.
Can you mimic his
I'll
voice?
keep an eye on you from the outskirts.
What's your acting skill at? Because, I mean, I can hear people through fucking walls. If you can give me an impression of his voice, I can do a quick walkthrough in the night, because it's nighttime now, and I am not bothered by darkness, so people might not see me walking around.
You do that, I'm gonna get some sleep outside of town. You tell me what you guys decide on tomorrow.
I'm just saying,
Why
I
don't
think we got a workable
keep an-
plan.
Let's keep an eye on the town to see if they leave. Just if we actually caught up with them.
I also want to throw out there this little snippet of thought. Hey, those guys that tried to attack the Prime Minister or whatever the hell his name is, they're just parked outside of town. One of the guys traveling the roads saw him coming up, and they're just sitting out there, not doing anything. I'm a little worried, guys. Maybe we should get the guards. Could be a thing. That's all I'm saying.
But for what reason?
Because we're suspicious individuals who are now camped just outside of town, and keeping an eye on it. Apparently,
It's summer. We don't need a fire.
no, I'm not. I'm just saying that we are a group of individuals that's suspicious to the town, and now we're parked outside.
He's saying doing suspicious things as a suspicious group of people
Would
could
attract
I get
cause
it.
more suspicion.
I get it.
And the more we try and stray away from it, the more suspicious I feel like we're going to look.
So go into town then.
Yeah.
Go into town.
I mean, it's also not a great thing. I'm just saying that there's no winning in my eyes.
Mhm.
Which I don't
Never
have.
is, right?
Yeah.
We all die.
Look,
So,
I've got a
what I'm
backup
wondering
character.
is, are you guys pushing on to reach Foffen in the middle of the night or not?
And I'm asking, can one of
I
you
decline.
recreate what's his name's voice for me?
Oh, we can't.
You need 50 egg.
Yeah, my vote is we just camp outside. We go in the morning.
Name
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna go
movie.
take a nap with Hoxic.
All right, so you push on through the night and you arrive outside Foffen and rest.
I'm entering Foffen.
You're entering in the middle of the night?
I mean, for one
Okay.
thing, the guys that we're looking for never saw me. None of those guys are the people that we encountered in town. So, no threat for them recognizing me. And if I get any intel, like hearing a conversation going on, I can put two and two together about people that are on the run.
It is
Okay.
the middle of the night.
Yeah,
so
that's
the odds that they might just be speaking would be
that's
low.
fair. But I mean, what's the harm
Why
in
you
doing
helping
it?
him?
Helping who?
Well, isn't he helping you? He's helping you, saying it's the middle of the night.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't see there's anything lost for just doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I am the fucking daredevil of hearing.
You are the dolphin.
All right. So
I do love that's
who
your
is going
example,
for-
but think of one example of a dolphin hearing underwater in common media. Echo the Dolphin
Probably
would
the
be the
Wonder
example
Twin.
to go with. I
Flight
mean,
of the
obviously.
Dolphin.
Flight of the Dolphin.
From like 1973 or something like that.
Flipper?
No, I'm not saying of any dolphin. I'm saying of a dolphin using echolocation in common media. That's-
Flipper?
Flipper doesn't
He
use
left
echolocation.
2021.
Maybe Ace Ventura, something like that.
Yeah, probably. I think that's closer because he'd probably do something like that.
Herbie Goes Home.
Probably Aqua Teens.
No, there's no dolphin in Aqua Teens.
What's that one show where they're actually dolphins but they're high school students, or they're mermaids. They're mermaids but they're high school students.
You've
and-
already defeated yourself.
That's
some
an Australian
Disney movie.
TV show.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. There's no dolphins in
Yeah,
that.
my kids watch that. Oh my god.
There's
can't think of the
probably
name
a
of it.
dolphin. I assume they probably like hang
Look,
out with
I
dolphins.
watched people mock it extensively, and not once did they mention dolphins, and I think they would.
That probably would have been the high point of the show. They couldn't mock it. It was just too good.
Anyway, I walked
It
through
is
town.
good.
What do I
It's-
hear?
It's awesome.
All right. So first is who is going to mimic this person's voice for you?
I'll do it. He's what you told you probably sounds like yada da da da. You're talking about the person who runs this town, or who are you talking about?
Look, if none of you are
He
willing
mimics
to,
them before you.
if none of you are willing to impersonate the voice, then I will just simply walk through town and listen to see if I can hear any conversations that match something like this. Look, again, the idea is if these people aren't going to mimic the voice that they're looking for, then I will just walk through town and listen to people. I will people listen.
Because people watching will be very hard for you.
Yes, wow. Keep making fun of blind people. That's going to turn out well for you.
In Hackmaster.
Yeah,
well,
we'll
I don't know.
see
I'm
how
just
it
saying that
turns
this
out.
shit is streamed online, so maybe just keep mocking blind people constantly.
Hey, Karamikos, I need you to read this.
I'm embodying the only blind superhero, and you just want to keep mocking blind people.
Yes.
Mucka,
precisely.
So you're going to start trekking through the town of Foffen, and it sounds like no one has really made a good acting check to mimic this voice.
Right, but again, I don't specifically have to be listening for this guy's voice. I can just be listening to any conversation going on within my hearing radius.
Yeah. So
By the rules
There
of
are-
movies, they have to be talking about the only thing that matters
Is it
to me.
difficult check?
you rolled pretty well. So you have you've done a decent approximation of.
He sounds evil like this.
Hotchkiss
like
does
a little
nothing but help.
rednecky, and like he's constipated or something.
So the first thing is, as you're traveling through, as you're moving through town, there are guards on patrol outside this town. How close are you willing to get to these actual buildings to listen?
Well, I mean, as close as I can. I mean, they're fucking buildings. What am I going to do? Burst through one like the Kool-Aid Man?
Ah!
What do these people
Anyone
expect?
talking about being on the run? No? No? Okay.
Well, I don't have to actually talk to them. I just have to wait for them to say things. I'm just saying, I am like the weakest looking person, right? I'm a hunched over, skinny guy in a robe, but I'm just saying that I don't know how on guard these guards are for me. But at the same time, if I'm just wandering close to a building, because you remember the description of my echolocation is such that I hear things through the walls anyway. I'm not like glass ear wall. I'm just walking around.
So I need you to give me a opposed sneaking check to see if any of these guards notice this activity.
Hey, what's the light level around here?
It's dark.
So they have a negative.
Yep. But they do have torches, and so they are just like, as they're walking around, you're trying to sneak around
Not a
and
bad roll.
avoid their detection. So I'm just gonna roll once for the guards.
I mean,
as
I
a
know I've
group.
rolled it already, but I think my point was more that I wouldn't be sneaking at all. But I've already rolled, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So you're managing to stay. I mean, they've got lights. You're trying to stay away from them. You can hear them coming, and so you move through town fairly unseen, and you listen around. You hear a lot of snoring. You hear a couple having sex. You hear a couple fighting.
Same couple.
You hear maybe by the time you circle around, it could be. You hear a various assortment of nighttime sounds. You hear someone grumbling into their ale at a very late hour, but yeah, you hear you hear someone still mourning their crazy son.
I love my dead gay son. No fans of Heather's, except for Griffin. I got him.
I just still found it funny out of context anyway.
Oh, you never saw Heather's? It's a great movie.
Yeah.
No.
I've never even heard of Heather's.
Oh, it's a great serial killer comedy.
Right.
Yeah.
Those seem to
Comedy
seem
for
to go.
serial killers. I should pick it up then.
But you do a walkabout town, and you don't really hear anything useful.
Okay, well then I'll go to the inn.
Okay. Like I said, you don't really hear anything useful at the inn.
No, I'm not listening for anything useful. I want a room. I want to camp outside with my animal.
All right, so you go into the inn late at night. It's the absolute middle of the night, and you open you knock, and a sleepy-eyed innkeeper that you recognize from the last time. Oh, you scared me there. What time is it? How? What do you need?
How would you even tell what time it is? Anyway, I would like to
My
rent a room.
sundial isn't even functioning. That's how late it is.
I know. Put it up to the torch and it's all random.
Oh, never mind. It's 3
Midday.
p.m.
Yes, anyway, I would like to rent a room.
Rent a room. Yeah. Just one room.
Yes, just one room.
Yeah. That kind of fumbles at his waist, and I don't know what I'm going for. Right. That would be. Let's see. Well, it's the middle of the night. I'll cut you a little break. What brings you in so late?
Traveling. I do not want to camp out in the wilderness. Figured I'd come into town.
Yeah. By yourself traveling? Folks are wild.
Yes, more of the
it'll be
reason
3
not
copper.
to park in the woods. 30 copper.
It'll be 3
Alright.
copper. Do you? He kind of looks out, kind of holding up the candle he has. Do you have any horses that need stabling?
No, I walked.
Okay. Yeah. Come on in. He opens up the door and leads you into the inn, and goes back behind the counter and grabs one of the keys, and here you go. I'll take you up there. He takes you over to to one of the rooms, and here you go.
Was appreciated. When is breakfast?
Oh, breakfast. Little after the sun rises. You'll probably smell it before you're.
Oh, sorry, I apologize. I
Yeah.
meant to say, is this a functioning tavern as well?
Yeah. We've got some ale and mead. It certainly keeps those folks up at the castle happy.
Alright, thank you. Can you send somebody up to knock on my door when the sun rises?
I mean, this has a window facing the horizon.
Yes, but it might not wake me up. I'd like to be woken when the sun rises.
Yeah. Someone to send you when the sun rises. Wake you up. Yep, I can do that.
Thank you. You have a
Yeah.
good evening.
Yeah. You too. You too. Uh, uh, good night. Do you need me to light the candles in there?
No, I'm just going to go to bed. It's late. I've been traveling.
Oh, I can certainly smell it. Good night. Good night. And he'll walk away.
That wasn't very nice.
Yeah, what a comment.
I mean, to be fair, when was the last time any of us said that our characters bathed? So. Although at the same time, when is the last time any of us said our characters took a shit? So.
Sure, you guys
It
are
ain't an
all
insult.
really constipated.
You're getting the freshest dwarf here.
It only goes downhill.
I mean, I don't think we got the freshest dwarf. You were locked in a room full of dead bodies, so.
Dead
Well,
body.
he
getting
wasn't
it
in there for
raw and
long with dead
uncensored.
bodies.
Well, he must have been, because he got beaten on the regular.
Give me a listening check, Karamikos.
Another one.
Yes, another one.
Opposed?
That's not opposed.
Oh, well. I guess I still had the button clicked.
You had a 55. So
Out of 92.
as you're laying down to bed, you hear the door to the inn open and close.
Okay. But I don't hear footsteps.
Well, I mean, you hear footsteps
ghost.
going towards the door of the inn. The door open and the door shut.
Okay, and then the footsteps go where?
Away from the inn,
Oh, you mean the leaving. Okay.
leaving.
Sorry, I
Yes.
thought you meant there was like a mysterious visitor in the night.
Wait, look outside and see who it is.
Another mysterious visitor.
Poking jokes at the blind guy.
So
God, it is like Hook 6 again. We're gonna throw one of us. One of us is going out this window.
So, are you gonna go to bed? You going to bed then?
Yeah.
All right.
Why wouldn't I?
Roll another listening check for me.
Opposed?
Not opposed. Not opposed. All right. You are awoken as you hear a pounding on the door. Boom, 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 boom.
Do I feel the warmth of sunlight against my...
You do not. You have a feeling that you've only been asleep for a few moments, and you hear from the other side, "Open up! This is the captain of the guard!"
Alright.
And
I imagine that
that-
I sleep in all my stuff, so I...
And that is where we can end the session for today.
Da-da.
Like I said, I already have a backup in case this guy goes murder happy on me.
But we have some experience to dish out.
Woo, experience. How many do we get for each dead kid?
Oh.
Nice.
By the way, a conversation we had about Baldur's Gate 3 just the other night.
That is actually true.
You like
Eli is very much against the killing of kids.
Are you
I
sure?
wonder who else.
oh, you kill kids in Baldur's Gate 3?
I don't know, I haven't tried yet. They don't
It-
attack you when you attack all their parents.
It's Divinity Engine. You can just choose to attack people, and if they don't like it, they will start a fight.
Some of them give you multiple warnings to stop, which means you can take off a lot of their hit points before they attack back.
If you
Yep.
drop one more nuke on my head.
I should go back to playing Divinity. I'm not gonna play BSG until it actually comes out officially because it's I don't pay for the privilege of beta testing other people's.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait too.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for the
It's,
privilege, I'm just enjoying the game, that's all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm enjoying
It's
the
not
game.
that bad that I can't enjoy it right now. I mean,
You will
Uh,
don't endorse early access, I'm just saying that I'm enjoying it, regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
How
valid.
much juicy XP we looking at?
So, for Karamikos, you get 50 experience points.
But I killed all those rolls.
And for Hoxic, you also get 50 experience points.
Hey, I want to throw out this to you guys, though. The fact that I wasn't there means that's one less divisible number that you guys are earning experience off of. Instead of bitching, maybe say thank you.
Yeah. Okay. What else?
And for the other 3 party members, you get 140 experience points.
That is like 4 to 5 times as much as any other session we've gotten in the past.
Yeah, that's actually impressive.
You're
140.
welcome.
How much
I guess
XP
you
to
should make
level
sure
2
you're
to
there
level
next
3?
time then, huh?
No, fuck you. 1200. 1200 is level 3, assuming at your level 2.
I'm level 1.
Okay, so what, 600?
400.
400 to be level
Okay.
level 2.
So I'm halfway. A little over halfway.
Little
I
over
think.
half.
Hey, I'm a
234.
little over half to 3. That's why I keep commenting on how close 3 is.
All right, so thank you everyone for joining, and thank you everyone for watching. At 2, is there a game tonight at 2?
No.
Not today.
Not unless you
today.
want to stream Baldur's Gate.
There's I gotta take a break for lunch, but that might actually be something interesting to do. I'll shoot you a message about it.
I got the
But
Twitch
for now-
integration.
For now, I gotta go eat. Have a good day, everyone.
See you
Bye.
later.